Well, hello, retro game players. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Marcus. I'm going to be showing you guys the last officially SEGA Dreamcast released game from 2007. It's a shoot 'em up. Let's check it out. Alright, so this game is actually one that was released in 2006 in the arcades by Milestone, who is responsible for a couple other shoot-em-ups. And then it was ported over to Dreamcast in 2007 in Japan. And it's actually something you can go buy right now on eBay if you want, and it's surprisingly, of course, expensive. But this is a burned copy that I had from years and years ago, which, hey, what can I say? I'm going to play that. It is playing on a real SEGA Dreamcast, of course, and I've got this thing running in, let's see, today it's running in VGA mode, which is pretty cool. So, let's check it out. It is a shoot 'em up. It's also translated from Karous, or whatever, to Raven. That's the English translation. So I wore my, duck hunt shirt, you know, which is a type of waterfowl, I suppose. But yeah, anyway, not necessarily a raven, but hey, same thing. It's a bird. I don't know what this mode is. I would have to get my Google Translate out. Also, there is apparently an English translation version that someone made, and you can find that somewhere. But yeah, I've just got this original version, which is kind of cool. So I've played this once before, and it's pretty tricky. This little shield shows up when you're not shooting, and you can deflect and take down I don't know if you can take down enemies, I don't know if that was, but you can definitely deflect and absorb bullets to then build up your powers or your shots and also your bombs. So you can see how that's working right there, but that's not necessarily very easy to do when bullets are coming from every direction, as you'll see. And then there is this bomb thing that you'll see, I think, in a second. I'll just wait for it. I actually really like these little tutorial things. They always remind me of Neo Geo arcades. There you go. So that's pretty cool. It looks like a skull or something. And when you do that, it protects everything around you. And is also like a bomb or whatever. So there you go. See, it takes down enemies that way too. I don't know if there's anything else. I don't know if I watched past this. Nope, there we go. So, one thing that I will tell you about this game that's interesting, though, is that it uses cel-shaded artwork, which, to me, is interesting. On the Dreamcast, I think of the Dreamcast as one of the early adopters of that sort of art style. And really, it comes down to Jet Set or Jet Grind Radio. That's kind of where that comes from for me. When I first saw this type of art style, well, let me say this. I think this looks pretty cool. I'm going to deflect a couple things here with my shield. There we go. When I first saw Jet Grind Radio, I actually didn't really like it. I don't know why. I preferred... I don't know. I just didn't like the cel-shaded look. I'm not sure what it was. It seemed kind of cheap to me for some reason. Like... and I don't know if Parappa the Rapper is considered cel-shaded or not, but I always liked that. But for some reason, something about Jet Grind Radio just looked kind of cheap. But with that said, I eventually it grew on me, and I kind of started to like it. You know, and it's interesting now because games like, what's another one, like Beautiful Joe, isn't that cel-shaded? I think it is. That looks really good. Wind Waker, kind of hit or miss. I don't know, there's parts of that are kind of cool. But they definitely have like an animated, cartoony sort of look, you know, and in a way, I don't know, it's cool. It's very unique. And in this game, the reason I think it works pretty well is that it has like a nice contrast of the black and white mixed with the color shots. So the blue shots, to me, stand out really well against the background of these enemies and the kind of black and white explosions, and I don't know, like the smoke just looks good. So you can upgrade your sword attack, which I've got there. And also, one thing that's cool is on the Dreamcast controller, you want to use the D-pad. The analog stick doesn't do anything. So that's kind of cool too. Alright, so the idea is to try and make it through this section with this boss. Let's see if I can pull it off. I'll use a bomb. I think you kind of want to save those for when you really need it, like right there, actually. Some enemy shots can be destroyed with your attack, and others can't. You have to use your shield. The control's really precise. This originally was on the Naomi system, so clearly a no-brainer to port it to the Dreamcast, but I don't know how that worked out. I mean, honestly, like, considering the Dreamcast was kind of long gone by 2007, I don't know, but it's apparently the last officially released game, which is really cool. A little slowdown there. And, you know, I mean, I'm trying to slowly collect Dreamcast. I have a pretty good sizable collection, but most of the game, I mean, I have, like, I don't know, a good core, you know. I might have 100 Dreamcast games, I don't know. It's not a huge amount, but it's something that I collect for when I see them, usually, especially if I see them, you know, for sale somewhere and they're cheap. I'll scoop up Dreamcast games, but, you know, it's just not a common thing that you see out there. And so anyway, I did, of course, and I talked about this in the last couple of videos, but I did, of course, you know, get pretty good back in the day of burning Dreamcast games, but I purchased the entire lineup and as many games as they were coming out, with all through the first year at least. I was buying Dreamcast games. I thought the Dreamcast was amazing. I mean, I played every single game that was out, and then once it became obvious that you could burn them with things like the Utopia boot disc, I was on that bandwagon, you know, and I don't know, that continued, I guess, to a point, because I have this, and it's funny, I didn't even realize I had this. I was just like looking through some of my games. I'm like, oh, what's this? And I looked it up, and it's like, oh shit, it's the last officially released game. So yeah, I don't know, I wish the Dreamcast worked out a little bit better for Sega, but it was unfortunately so easy to burn games with, you know, or for. But to be honest, the other side of that is PlayStation games were also easy to be burned back then too. I mean, I just used my sword there. I don't know if it's like whenever you can use your sword, if it's smart to do that versus shooting. I don't really know about that dynamic. But yeah, the PlayStation 1 games, I totally had those. I mean, I bought a bunch for that too, but I burned them. Oh shit, that wasn't good. That wasn't good. Oh man. And that was something too that you had to use Disc Juggler to do, because the PlayStation games were a little unique. They had that black backing, which I don't remember, but it seems like only certain burners would read them. The Plexter burners would read them. But yeah, I like this art style. I like the contrast of colors over the black and white. And another game that kind of reminds me of this is Mad World, which has nothing to do with the shooters at all. But Mad World on the Wii is a really cool, stylish, unique game. And it's all black and white, and then the only color is blood. So the red stands out. I think that's the only color. There might be another color, but anyway, really cool game. super stylish. The music's awesome. Oh my god, dude. Brutal. I don't know how to get through that. I don't even know if I'm gonna get through this boss. Oh. See, I don't even think my sword does shit to save me on that. Oh, dude. Oh, he's done. He's done. See, that smoke's cool. But yeah, Mad World had a really cool effect, too. Raven. It's a pretty cool, I don't know, it's got a good feel to it, honestly. It's, like, pretty fun. And it's very stylish, too. The vertical shooters are always interesting. I wonder if, like, the levels change up color-wise at all. That's the only thing I would say, is that it seems a little drab. But fortunately, the colors are there in the weapons. Oh, I got something there. What was that? Gotta remember to use my shield when I can, I guess. Oh, shit. So weird balance to not shoot for a little bit. And those side shots right there, how I got hit, that's brutal. That's unfortunately, I think, where you kind of suffer. Sword. See, it's adding up on the upper side there. It gives me the gives me more weapons, or I guess bombs. I'm not really sure. The music's pretty cool too. Oh shit. See, I thought I was blocking that with my puny little shield. Nope, I'm gonna have to use this. If I remember right, this is just a stage boss. This is like a mini boss. This isn't even the main guy. Wow, dude. Screw you, man. There we go. Yep. Or maybe he's just... He'll come back. That's probably what it is. It's not that he's a mini boss. He's just popping by to test you out. Oh, shit. Oh, God. See? Flew into it sideways, man. That's where it's tough. Flying to bullets sideways. Or back behind you like that. That's not easy either. Dude. Oh my God. It's interesting too, there's like that question mark, so you know you're gonna get some power up of some kind if you make it through it. Damn, dude. Oh, dude. There we go. I'm not sure what the level 72 is referring to either, how that's powering up, but... Emergency call system. I like how it's got the copyright symbol. Whoa, dude. Oh, I have no idea. What am I even hitting? This thing? It's like a base in Contra, dude. I have no idea how to get through that alive. I'm just going to have to keep using my bombs if I have them. Wow, damn, dude. Tanked. Oh, and that's it. No more continues. Well, there you go, guys. I wanted to show you this crazy game known as Raven. That's the English translation. Karous? I don't know, something like that. So what do you guys think? I don't know. I think it's pretty impressive. I think that this game has quite a bit going for it. Unfortunately, the price of it is one of those shoot 'em ups on Dreamcast that's kind of ridiculous. So anyway, there you go, guys. Until next time, you know what to do. You're gonna keep that shit retro by playing Raven on your SEGA Dreamcast later on.